Hello, everybody. Welcome to this evening's Elite Dangerous stream. I hope you're all receiving this and hearing me clearly. Tonight, we are going to be playing a little bit of Elite until 8 p.m. UK time. I'm joined tonight by Psykit. Just want to say hello and introduce yourself and tell people what you do.
I absolutely can. Hi guys. My name's Psykit. I am an Elite Dangerous streamer. I stream normally during the day.
Like me, like us.
Just faffing about in space mostly is what I do.
Nice. Well, it sounds like you know a bit more about us than me, as usual. I think most people fit into that, but you sound very knowledgeable. So today, I think what we're initially going to do, we are going to jump the carrier that we have. I'm just going to get into open play now. We're going to jump the carrier that I now have. I'm not sure if you guys saw it last time. I don't think I had it, but I have a carrier now. And that is called the Northumbria, after the sea shanty that me and a few people have been listening to a lot recently. It is loaded up with myself. Psykit's on here as well. And what ship did you bring on board?
I have a Phantom. I have transferred a DBX as well, just in
blimey.
case.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I think and I've got a Corvette on the way, just in case we decide to do any P's later.
I see. Yeah. So initially what we're going to do, we've got a system and a planet that we think there is some Guardian tech on. Now, it's like, can you tell us a little bit more about Guardians and what we think they were, or what their relationship to the galaxy? You can probably give a bit more of a succinct description.
I can certainly try.
Mm-hmm.
Guardians are an extinct race. From what we know, this is my understanding, so it might be slightly ropey, but Guardians are an extinct race that were at war with the Thargoids. So they have lots of different technology that they can provide to us, or that we can unlock through them, basically, and to make us better at fighting.
Yeah.
Better at fighting them, basically. That was a really bad explanation.
No, it's fine.
Sorry.
It's fine. No, you're right though. Like, that's basically what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go to this Guardian like site where there's still some of their crazy machines and technology about, and we're gonna take our SRVs, which are like these little like moon. You know what SRV stands for? I don't actually know. Something.
Surface recon vehicle.
Surface recon vehicle. We're going to take those down to the surface, and then we're going to go into these buildings and see if we can find some little parts. Now, those little parts can do lots of things. The one we're looking for is actually going to help us upgrade our FTLs. Is it FTLs? FSD, frame shift drives. So allow us to jump further, essentially. But you can also get other things. So on other sites, we'll give you things like Guardian weaponry and Guardian tech, which, like Psykit was saying, helps you fight the Thargoids, which are like this current alien menace or threat or things. We don't know whether they're threats or not. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly put some money into this carrier, just because I don't think I've given it any budget recently. Okay, I'm gonna put a 10% tariff on everything that goes on here as well.
I'm so glad I bought stuff earlier.
Yeah.
Before you did.
Before I put the tariff on it. Oh,
yeah. Sorry.
That's fine. Let's put a fair whack of money in here.
You're doing all right on credits.
Yeah.
Especially given the fact that you've got a carrier, you're doing really well for credits.
Thanks. Okay. I'm wondering whether we buy any ships to because we were talking about another suggestion that came up in the community whilst between streams was like stocking the ship with cheap fighters to then go out and do some PvP with each other.
That's cool.
But you've got to buy. I don't know how much you know about buying stuff for carriers. You've got to buy the stock to then be able to sell it.
And it's the shipyard stuff you have to buy in big sections as well. It's not quite as straightforward as just buying the exact thing that you want.
Exactly. Wait, I was gonna change the layout a sec. I think the arcs. I bought some arcs a while back, and then the arc system was down. Which one was it? I was gonna buy. This one's pretty cool. Which is your favorite carrier configuration? The hammer.
My one's the Nautilus.
Is this one?
Mine is the Nautilus.
Oh,
yeah,
Nautilus,
the round
this one.
one.
Yeah, it's really cool. I really like this one.
It's so gorgeous looking. It reminds me, if you look at it head on, it reminds me a little bit of the dog from the Never-Ending Story.
Oh, what, the flying dog?
And you won't, you won't unsee it when you see it.
That's very cool. Right, okay, I'll be different then. I'll get the hammerhead style one. If I can. Let's see if it'll allow me. Boom, done. Okay.
Nice.
I was going to change. Sorry, I'm just instantly just going into aesthetic stuff now. Just going to change the color of the engines to white. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's plan our jump. So, navigation. We have a system that I should be able to paste in here. Oh, that's out of range apparently. It's 752 light years. I've been given bad info.
Jumps.
Yeah.
It's 2 jumps away.
Oh, well, we'll just start one, I guess.
Or you could make 1 jump and then
fly the rest.
You could fly 250. It's not going to be a super.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too many jumps.
I got to work out how find a place that's not quite as far though. Right, that's 736. We've got to go back a fair old way. 695. Probably makes sense to actually survey some of these and see if any of them are actually worth jumping to as well. Am I getting closer to us? Yeah, I am. Such huge distances when you like zoom out and you realize how far you're going.
Yeah, it really
it's
is.
Like, oh, okay.
It's very, very, very difficult to fully appreciate the scale of our galaxy, but Elite Dangerous does a very, very good job in trying to trying to make you aware of it.
Yeah. Okay. Guess we jump here. There's nothing here either. This is going to be a... Okay, I think I've scheduled... Is it scheduled?
Yep.
Yep, jumping in 15. Okay, cool. Let's just check. Have I got... Has anybody... I put a price for like, I think Void Opals or something of like 120... all-time trade profit. I've made 122,000. I literally tried like one thing where I put up like I think it was like 200 grand for Void Opals, because like, you know how sometimes they can spike really nicely in other places. I was like, I wonder if like, do NPCs ever trade on these? I was wondering whether NPCs would come. Okay, so it is players.
No, you never get any NPC trading. It's just players. But providing that you're sort of reporting to any databases, like there's a little app that you can have running in the background when you're playing Elite called EDMC, which will link to the Elite Dangerous like network. And there are websites like Inara, like EDDB that you're probably aware of. They use that data as you're flying around, as you're landing on ships,
right? Okay.
To keep that to keep it updated, basically.
So is EDMC the app that's like scanning
EDMC,
to give them that info?
Elite Dangerous Market Connector.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna have a look at that. That sounds...
You can get loads of add-ons for it as well, sort of like add-ons which show you, if you're going into a Coriolis, it will tell you where your landing pad is in relation to the letterbox as you go in, so you're not constantly looking around for it. That's just one
quality
add-on
of life
to it in a like community. A lot of the best parts of Elite are like the community driven add-ons.
Definitely. Yeah, no, that's true. We've been doing a lot of stuff with mining recently, and obviously we've been using Elite EDDB a lot, the website, because it's just invaluable.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Uh, the tools aren't quite there in the game that you can get outside the game, and that's really, really good.
Mm-hmm. This is currently, I'm in an asp at the moment, which is probably what I'll take down to the surface, because it's just, I find it the right size for most things, an asp explorer. I would, what's your favorite ship, would you say?
Oh gosh, my favorite ship is the Corvette, but it is not the right size for a lot of things. Corvette is a big chunky boy that will fly around the galaxy and conquer as opposed to explore. But if I'm exploring, I'll go in like a Great Phantom or a DBX, something like that.
Nice.
Diamondback Explorer.
Yeah.
Diamondback Explorer is probably the best ship for Guardian sites. Do you have point defense on your ship at all?
No, but I can put it on.
If you've got, yeah, I would put some on to your ship, because the Sentinels fire torpedoes and your point defense can take it out, and it's really, really useful.
Oh, okay. That's a good tip. Okay. Mamba uses a medium landing pad, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, no, I'll just equip it on my asp. What is it? Utility mounts the point defenses go on.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, we don't.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Utility mounts.
Okay, I don't think I have any, so I'm going to put some in stock on the ship. Carrier management.
I realise that I don't have any on my DBX, so if you can put some on, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm trying. Outfitting. What am I missing here?
Are we in a station that will allow you, in a system that will allow you to make changes?
No, I don't think I am. Oh, looks like we're going in without point defenses.
Okay.
Is that going to be a real problem? Is it only if we engage them in orbit?
Like... No, they do it anyway. I have got 2 in my storage that I can try and transfer over here. So I will at least have some. I will try and take some out for you as well, but they will take 38 minutes to come across, so that's not useful at all in the
So we're definitely gonna have to deal with them shooting torpedoes at us.
Yeah, it's fine though. It'll be an adventure.
Yeah.
It makes it infinitely trickier, but it's all good.
So up until now, I've only done like basically non-combat stuff. So, sorry, I mean, when going to these sites, I've done combat stuff in ships, but I mean when we're going down to planets, I've not had that before. So do I want to? Currently, my Asp Explorer's got like mainly mining stuff on it. Do I want to change my weaponry?
No, you'll be fighting it in an SRV.
Oh, it is an SRV. So
yeah,
the point defenses still go on your ship though. They don't go in an
point defenses still go on your ship, because when the torpedoes fire, while your ship is parked, the point defense is still active.
Oh, cool.
So the point defense will just take them out. It's a really cool little effect.
Just put all pips to shields once they launch the missiles, or I could just put all pips to shield once I land.
Yeah, you can do it. They knock you about a bit, so they can be a little bit discombobulating, but you'll be all right. I have every faith.
Okay, that's good. Gonna launch a sec. It's 5 minutes before, right? That I have to be on the ship. It won't let me dock after 5 minutes, will it?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll give you a warning.
Show people the ship a sec.
Release confirmed. Restrict speed until clear of our carrier.
Flight assist
she blows. Just hovering around the front of the vehicle, the carrier right now, looking at the new hammerhead sort of formation. That's quite cool. So
Fleet carriers are great.
they're pretty cool. The main thing I've been doing recently is mining, actually. So I've been doing we've been doing a lot of core motherlode mining.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Oh. All right, 5 minutes till lockdown. Okay. Yeah, we've been mainly just going motherlode mining, so that's been fun. But it's like me and like about 8 to 10 other people just sailing through these icy rings looking for the good stuff, you know. And you kind of go a bit mad after a while, constantly seeing sort of, because you know how, I'm sure you know this, where you differentiate the motherlode rocks from like other just rocks with minerals in it. You know, you're constantly trying to find the ones that are glowing, and your eyes start playing tricks on you because you're like, yeah, no, that's definitely one, and then you go and scan it and you're like, oh, god damn it.
I'm terrible at it.
Yeah.
Like, anybody who's seen my streams will know that I am terrible at locating the rocks. Even when I've done the pulse wave and I have a look around and I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, no, sure, that definitely looks like it. And I pootle on over in my little mining ship. Nope, but that's just got some deposits of some kind on the outside, and it's not even going to be worth a lot.
Yeah.
And then I turn around and try and find another one, and it's a disaster. It really is. I get so frustrated as well when I can't find them, and then I sit there on there's lots of people who are very, very happy to give lots of advice. The thing about Elite Dangerous is that everybody will give you lots of advice, and it is great. But when not thousands, but when a lot of people are going, you need to look for this, and this, and I'm like, I don't understand anything that you're saying.
Yeah.
Core mining eludes me. I'm much happier just pootling along, doing a little bit of surface mining. That'll do me.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It gets worse and worse when like you're like even more invested as well, like as in like it's like I've already been here an hour, I can't stop now, like
yeah,
I'll have to keep going.
What do I have to show for it?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I can't have been here for an hour and have 6 tons of low temperature diamonds in my ship. That's not enough.
Yeah, the odd bit of low temperature diamond. Yeah, man, no, we've been making some big money recently, like $1 million a ton for stuff, like which has been mad, like doing void opals, alexandrite, and garanderite, or whatever it's called. Those are all big money makers. You find a system with an icy ring on it, go to the icy ring, scan it, and find the hotspots, and then we usually find somewhere to sell for about that, like about 5 jumps away at most, you know. Yeah, and occasionally we've got lucky where we've had it in like the same system too, which has just been great. Yeah, so good fun touring the prices. The original idea for the carrier was to be like basically a money chasing machine, because you know how like when you sell a load of stuff in a system, it starts to reduce the demand and like the price and stuff starts to go down, obviously, because there's a lot of supply all of a sudden. Using the carrier to then jump all of those mining ships 500 light years away to a better spot, you can kind of beat the depreciation, and so you sort of jump around like that. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it makes life a hell of a lot easier when you have the carrier to be able to do all of that for you.
With the just keep topping up your tritium.
Yeah.
All pitching in for that.
I'm feeling that pain at the moment. That's the pinch, is the tritium for me right now.
So you can mine tritium. This is one of a good way to do it.
You can mine tritium. It took. I had loads. I had a lot of tritium in my fleet carrier, and then they introduced that station that's right at the top of the galaxy. There's it's beautiful, the view. You have to go there to experience it, but there is a station right at the top of the galaxy that you can only get to with a fleet carrier. Rackham's Peak, I think it's called, something like that.
Yeah.
So quite a lot of fleet carriers went up there, but I went up there and came back, and when I got back, I completely ran out of tritium. And there's been some really, really nice people who have helped fill my my fleet carrier back up, but it's not the 10,000 tons that I had before, and I miss it because now I'm really like, do I really need to fly my fleet carrier there, or is it okay?
Oh, okay, we're counting down.
Here we go.
Is anyone sticking around in? I'm just having a look to see if anyone's streaming in another Discord. Okay, no. Right, yeah, we're jumping here. Everyone on board, because people were talking about maybe one person being outside and like streaming their view on Discord, so I could show people what it looks like when a carrier jumps. But I think we want to get everyone there ideally, and we're going quite a long way. With what were we talking about, Rackham? Yeah, the community goal was something that I was talking to somebody about earlier.
Right.
With is like rare goods or something like that, or getting goods.
Yes.
Have you tried that yet?
Yes. We were doing that earlier today. There's a couple of stations where they're really good. Levy and Brandy is a really good one to go and pick up, because that the system, I believe, I think the system might be in Boom at the moment, so you can get more of it.
It's Levy and Brandy.
Levy and Brandy, you get that from the system Lave, Lave.
Okay.
The home of Lave Radio.
Okay.
They are Levy and Brandy is one of the good ones, and I think Snails and Crickets, I believe, are the other two ones that are giving the best profit. So
has it been hard to get through? Like, have you had any players camping the spots or anything like that? Because
you can do, but that's why there's, if you're not happy about doing
that's
CG
fine.
open, you can do it in private group as well. I tend to stream predominantly in private group because stream snipers.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I largely play in a private group as well when we play. Like, all the mining and stuff we did was private group.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, like you say, the private groups are big though, right? I saw yours has got like 50 people in it, right? Like.
Yeah, mine's got 50. I don't play in that one very often. I tend to play in my squadrons private group more than that, and that's got 400 odd in.
Blimey, that's cool. That's good though. Like, yeah, I'm in a similar boat. Like, we play in a private group that I think's got like 30 or 40 people in it. Like rotating in and out, and that's really nice to play with a good group of people.
Yeah, it's really good. I love the playing with people aspect of this game. I really do. I'm really terrifyingly bad at PvP. So
same.
I mean, I've been playing since 2016, and I'm terribly bad at PvP. So I just don't do it.
Yeah, we've been just having fun going to like conflict zones, you know, and like we were doing like a lot of like multi-crew stuff. So like a couple of people deploying a fighter out the bottom of my my Condor or something like that. It's pretty fun. Oh, someone is watching the jump. Okay, just have a quick look if I can see their stream. No, not in the other Discord anyway. We just get the audio experience right now.
I will never get bored of that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
It really is. Sound design is.
Let's have a quick
if you
look.
want a game with good sound design, crikey, Elite Dangerous is so good.
let's have a quick look at where we are. This was just a randomly selected system, by the way. I just was like somewhere halfway between where we needed to go. Let's have a look where we are.
Confirmed. Please watch for traffic during departure.
There's the star. Everyone taking off. Get into it. These are all the people that were on this carrier. I'm just seeing everybody coming off now. It's quite funny. So these guys you are seeing are a lot of my squadron members and just people that we've been playing with recently. All their ships were stored on this carrier, and then now they're taking off to have a quick look. I better plan the next jump quickly. But it looks like it's just a star. I think it's scoopable as well. Okay. Navigation. Oh wait, no, I need to be on the ship again, don't I? Whoa.
You can do it from off the ship.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, in your right-hand panel,
Oh yeah.
under carrier management, you can do it.
You got it. Excellent. Carrier destination set. Should have been anyway. Oh, jump cooldown 1 minute 30, so I can't plan another one until then anyway. Anything interesting here? Is it just a star Psykit?
There's 10 bodies, but I don't think they're particularly interesting.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. I should give it a get their
So what we can see.
cartographics.
Gas giant. A couple of there's a ringed landable. A little way away, not that far away, but nothing super exciting.
Oh, it's a big. Is that a big gas giant there? That's huge. Oh, that's our carrier. Oh, so are those icy rings? I think those are, aren't they? On the nearest planets to us, they definitely look like icy rings.
There's an icy ring there.
Yeah. So icy rings are what? Yeah, chat. I've been mining recently. So this is what we'd look for. We'd jump into a system, look at the planets, scan it if we need to, and yeah, then jump into these rings, and then you scan the rings themselves, and they show you hotspots. You've got to use. There's quite a few little bits of equipment you've got to use for it though. So you need a discovery scan. You need a detailed surface scanner, and then also for popcorn hunting, as we call it. Yeah, where we try and find all the little rocks, the rocks of popcorn. You need a pulse wave analyzer, which is like something you put in a hard point, and that scans the rocks in front of you. Then you need seismic charges. Yeah, there's a little toolkit. You'd need like a. I'd really recommend the Asp Explorer again. Is really decent for mining with that setup. It's got enough hard points for everything, and enough cargo space to be worth the trip as well, which is kind of important. You can do it in bigger ships. It's just not as easy, not as agile. Okay, let's get.
The Asp Explorer is relatively inexpensive as well for what it can do.
It's such a good all-rounder.
Yeah.
I think personally,
Yeah,
it's my favorite ship. Not for its looks necessarily, but just like for all round, I never really have a huge problem with it. I guess it's not the best combat ship, I presume, because it's not got very good hard points, has it? I'm not.
I wouldn't necessarily say that it was one of the best combat ships. No, I think there's definitely ships around the Asp Explorer's price that you would get a lot more out of for combat.
Right. Yeah, for combat especially, yeah.
But Asp Explorer, it's a really good step up if you're going up from like the Sidewinder, going up from the Cobra as well. 'Cause your normal all-rounder progression is Sidewinder, Cobra, Asp Explorer, and then probably Python.
Yeah.
Python's a really good upgrade. Your next upgrade from an Asp Explorer if you're looking for all-rounders. It's got a lot, like if you're happy with the amount of stories that you can get on an Asp Explorer, on a Python you can get so much more.
It's a good shout. Yeah, no, I know a couple of the people we play with do use that as well. I've done all of my upgrades and stuff so far, like, you know, the engineering and things. So I've only just started doing engineering, to be honest with you, because it's not, it's useful, but it's not overly important for mining.
No.
So we built up a load of money, and then we were all like, right, let's build jumper condas and do the first engineering sort of quest where we went and found the parts we needed and stuff. And I put it on my Anaconda because it's like, well, the Anaconda is like, you know, this like a top tier ship. It's all rounder, you know, it's accessible as well, more accessible than say some of the fancier, prettier stuff, the Imperial stuff. But I must admit, I don't particularly like flying the Anaconda very much. I don't actually enjoy it. I think my favorite ships to fly, I really like the for combat, the Fer de Lance is really fun. Like, oh man, love that ship. Yeah,
Fer de Lance is a pretty meta ship as far as combat's concerned. Especially PvP, it's very, very meta. There's one thing that I cannot stand with the Fer de Lance is the fact that there is that you're off center in the cockpit.
So yeah, it is like the line is slightly off. I've
You've got the line that comes down, and it really frustrates me. I like being sat sort of central to all of my ships.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Definitely. Yeah, you got the Mamba right as well, like very, very similar to Fer de Lance and the Mamba in terms of their capabilities. They look totally different.
Yeah, the Mamba's fun. I've got a frag Mamba is a bit of a memey build that
is that using fragmentation cannons?
Frag cannons, yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
You got to be close to use those, right? So you get in close and just blast the crap out of them, like runs basically. Yeah, that does sound cool.
And I hope that you're aiming okay as well. It is really good fun though.
I'm one of those people that has turreted autocannons and beam lasers, right? And I jump into a fight. I manage those, get those whirring, and then have two people in a crew go and fly my fighters, and that's basically the whole fight. So I'm like this
need to aim, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm like this crazy spinning gun platform with all these like turreted guns just spinning away trying to shoot stuff, and I'm just shouting at the fighter pilots to like go and get me stuff, like yeah, get that one, and we'll coordinate, and the fighters will come in. The flying the fighters is so good in this game, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so fun. But yeah, I'm just back in the main ship, like hanging on to a console, like spinning around, trying not to die, whilst all these like guns are just swirling around, you know. It's fun. It reminds me of like PDC combat in The Expanse, you know, with when you see your miniguns moving around.
Yeah.
I've got a Fer de Lance. I can probably quickly show people that. This is it. I can show them the dreaded cockpit.
It's just off center and I don't like it because it's off center.
There it is. There's the offset. It is so obvious when you mention it. Like I always noticed it, and I was like, "Is it annoying?" And I was like, "Oh."
I'm sorry. I think I might have ruined it for you now.
It's a bit of character, isn't it? It's just a bit of character.
Yeah. I have one that I built. I built because I was going to do some PvP practice and learning with Exegius, and we never got round to it, and it's sat on my carrier just gathering dust.
Yeah, I think he did a little bit of that with me when we did it. I can't remember whether...
You did Sidewinder Slaughter, I was there.
Yeah, that was really... that was fun.
It was really good fun, that. I've never done it before.
That landing gear up.
Landing gear retracted. Cargo scoop retracted.
Oh man, what color scheme have I put on this thing? God, this is hideous. Right, I need to remember the buttons I signed for this. Oh my god. I did not remember putting on such a horrible color scheme. Well, it's not that horrible, I suppose. Is it pearlescent? Sort of
It's the Azure skin. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
free one that we got when Horizons got rolled into the main game.
And I totally
We've got
went,
them-
yep, I'll
We've
equip
got
that.
those on every ship.
Yeah. So it's not even unique. But anyway, here's the third lance from the outside. It looks awesome. I love the way that the engines at the back are kind of angled. I think it looks so cool. Like that. It reminds me of like a Concorde or something like that.
Yeah. It's super sleek looking without being Imperial shiny.
Yeah. Yeah, like when I first saw the Imperial ships, like the cutter and all that sort of stuff, I was like, whoa, these... to be honest, I guess that's what's good. Like, they make every different brand look different, don't they? Like, all the different brands of ships look quite quite suitably different. But yeah, the Imperial style stuff. I was watching a video the other day about... like the price to performance, like bang for buck across like brands, and like the Imperial ones are is it Lacon or no wait no that's who Lacon make the Asp, don't they? Is it Asp?
Yes, I believe so. I believe that Lacon is the Asp.
But anyway, the Empire ones are like so much more expensive for basically the same ship.
And you have to unlock them.
Yeah.
It's not just the fact that they cost a lot. You have to actually go through the process of unlocking them as well. There's a time sink in there too.
Yeah, and it's just like, nah, I'll just stick with the other ones. I guess one day I'll get to that point. I guess that's probably just something to do eventually. But
yeah,
right now
I
I
mean,
just haven't bothered.
you can level up with you can rank up with Federation and Empire somewhat passively just by doing missions around the galaxy.
Right.
And then whenever you see a rank up mission appear, just take it and do it.
And eventually you look after the pennies.
Eventually you'll get to the rank.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corvette's so much better than the cutter though. And I will fight anyone who says otherwise. Unless they put a size 8 prismatic on their cutter, and then I'll just get bored.
Yeah, wait, I think the third lance has a huge one on the bottom, doesn't it? Is it this one?
Hard points.
Yeah, it's got a huge hard point, right? Is it on the bottom, like the Mamba?
Think so.
I'm trying to just remember which.
Not comply.
Yeah, it's got a huge hard point. Huge hard point and 4 mediums.
Let's have a look at it if I can deploy him. Whoops. Oh, nearly activated this. I think I might have been blown up by my own carrier there. Right, let's have a look at this beast. This is the size. Oh, it's not very good light here. I should probably land on this carrier soon, right? Have you landed? Yeah.
I'm landed, yeah.
Oh crap! I accidentally just shot at someone. Oh no! I'm just gonna request
You're
docking.
okay.
Access granted. Please follow standard docking procedure, Commander.
I think I accidentally shot at someone because my heat sinks were deployed. Sorry, not my heat sinks, my hard points. And so I acquired a target and it automatically just went, okay, yeah, we're shooting that, are you? And it just zipped over to him. Okay, right.
Landing gear deployed.
Is this 4 here? It is. Wrong way. So do you just stream Elite? Do you do other games as well?
Mostly Elite for
Yeah.
now. At the moment, there's a I feel compelled to play Elite currently.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely adore it. I've played other space games as well. So I really like No Man's Sky and the new release of No Man's Sky with all the pets and stuff.
Yeah, it's looking interesting, isn't it?
I'm getting real interested.
But then Odyssey is going to be coming along fairly soon.
Yeah, yeah. So they're doing more on the Elite Dangerous channel. They've got a discussion with one of the developers, Dr. K. Ross, about the planetary tech that they're using. That's happening. Well, that starts in about 20 minutes, but
that's a good little link. 20 minutes. Oh yeah, it's 7 o'clock, isn't it? They're doing their thing.
Yes, I think that's going to be like 7 till. They're normally about 2 hours when they have a guest on, something like that. So, so that's going to be really interesting. Yeah, there's a lot going on in Elite at the moment, and it's very cool and very exciting. And I'm really interested to see what happens.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. I find that just like in terms of play style, I actually been playing a load of Stellaris recently. Have you ever played Stellaris?
Okay. I've picked it up. I picked it up, and I was going to play with some of my D&D friends who were playing it, and I was like, I don't have the time to sink into learning how to play Stellaris. It feels like that's got about as big a learning curve as the Elite.
It can be. Yeah. It's easier if you've played like other sort of 4X management games. But yeah, for sure, it's definitely got a learning curve. It's more just like the space element, you know, as in we were playing this for ages recently, a couple of weeks back, and then we've all gone and started playing. We've just sort of finished playing like a 20-hour Stellaris game. But I feel like Elite's one of these games that you kind of, I don't want to say binge it, but like when you're into it, you just want to play it all the time.
Yeah, and
so I
think
appreciate where you're coming from in terms of you're just playing this right now.
Yeah, and I think there's quite a lot of with a lot of the Odyssey hype and the fact that Elite is always on sale. It's always on sale on one platform or another. So I think it might currently be on Steam for like a $5, which is nothing. And you don't have to have like a shiny HOTAS or anything like that. You can play keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
So we part of the thing that I love to do, and I'm a part of a stream team that we all like have this as our proper ethos, is like making sure that new commanders feel comfortable, and if any new commanders have got questions or anything like that, we will literally stop everything and show somebody how to do it. And that's such a really important part of like the Elite Dangerous community just in general, is that we just want more commanders in the galaxy and more people playing. It's really important to all of us to keep people playing as well.
Yeah, no, like totally. And it's like, it's one of those games that benefits from sharing the wisdom that you've got from going through the same thing, right? Like, it's like, we've done that, do this. It's like, okay, no. Like, it helps to have people giving you advice in this game, definitely.
Yeah. When I started playing Elite, I had never played any games like this. I used to play like Counter-Strike, Overwatch. Those are my games. I'm first-person shooter all the way, not a problem. And my husband and my best friend were playing, and they were like, "You're not going to like this. This is going to be a game that you're not going to enjoy at all." And sort of 3,500 hours later, and I'm still playing. I would never have been able to do it had it not been for those people. And like not just them, but others as well.
3,500 hours you've got in there.
3,500 hours, yeah. Probably a bit more now.
That is
probably a bit more now.
So I think the longest game I've ever played is Dota. Dota 2 is probably my longest played on Steam, and that's just over 2,000. And honestly, that just feels like endless to me. Like I can't remember how much time that was. So for you to have done 1,500 more than me, knowing that's mind blowing.
I always thought that Counter-Strike, like the original Counter-Strike, would be my longest played game with 2,000 hours. I was like, I'm never going to invest anything else into my time into anything else like that. Yeah. And then Elite came along, and it's not just that; it's like having all the equipment as well.
What? As you got like do you use a flight stick?
I use an X52 Pro.
Yeah. I've got one of those as well.
Which it's beautiful and I love it to pieces. But I was 3 years into playing before I even bought that. Before that, I was using an Xbox controller.
Nice. That's pretty good. Yeah, because I mean, I must admit, like, I love using my flight stick, and I do use it for this, and I use it for like flight simulator and stuff. I enjoy flight sims. But I do wish I didn't have to use a flight stick sometimes. Like some days, I'm like, oh, I can't bother to get it out, like, because I've got mine like clamped to my desk, so it's like sort of a better height, which is really nice. But yeah. I have wanted to. I've played mouse and keyboard. There's not really too much of a problem either. But I haven't used controller. But I know a few people who do. There's key bindings for it as well, right?
Yeah. There's default key bindings for the controller. There's a lot of double button presses. So sort of you press B, and then you've got the directional pad will do the most stuff for you. I still use the controller for camera, for
cameras.
the
best.
FSS, and for driving the SRV.
Yeah, driving stuff on controller is best, isn't it? Really, I always think that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what you know, and while it felt really intuitive to switch from controller to flight stick for flying around, to change from a controller for driving to a flight stick, it just wasn't working for me. So I was like, you know what, I will keep the controller for the bits that I need. And the great thing about Elite is that it will let you do it when you're assigning your keypad, because I've still got stuff. There are still binds that are bound to my keyboard, and then I've also got the controller all on the same set of keybinds. I don't have to switch things in and out. Okay. Which is just great.
Yeah.
The and also, like, when Odyssey comes out, I'm not gonna be using a throttle and a stick to walk around.
Yeah.
It's gonna be keyboard and mouse.
Yeah,
so.
that's a good point. Yeah, totally. No, I didn't really think about that. Yeah, actually. Yeah, it's gonna be keyboard and mouse for me as well. Yeah, this is our carrier. Ilcon's chat. I'm just gonna say. Yeah, no, we got this couple of, like, maybe last month. When we were doing a lot of mining. So we've arrived at our destination. This is apparently a system, the planet we need to go to. Let's have a quick look. I haven't done a discovery scan yet. Probably worth a little bit of money out here. So yeah, essentially what we were doing, if you've just joined us, we've jumped our carrier, which has got myself and Psykit, who's the current guest, on board, and we have some of my squadron here as well. We're going to go down to a planet where we think there is some Guardian technology, which would be planet B3, apparently. Now we're going to fly down there, all of us, and we are going to go down to the right spot, hopefully, and get out in our SRVs. Once we've landed on the surface of the planet. Our SRVs are these little, like, buggies, and then we need to do, I think, a couple of, like, puzzles and stuff like that. Maybe is there puzzles on this one, Psykit? They usually are, aren't there?
It's a lighting beacons kind of thing.
Okay, cool. So it's sort of just a little task you have to do.
Yeah, you have to find the beacons, find everything in the right order, grab a relic, and then deposit it. But it's great.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. I bet you can't tell looking at the system map which planet it is you need to go to. And
I can't.
There's no big dead giveaway with a lot of fleet carriers flying around the one planet that you need to go to, is there?
I'm having a look. Oh, there is. Yeah, there is. Is the second star from the top one, third in from the left?
Yeah, B3. There you go.
Oh, wow. We've got it. Okay, let's jump to there. I'm guessing we'll just jump our ships there. Yeah, we don't need to jump the carrier as well.
Yeah, you can fly there. It's no problem.
Yeah. Okay. It's locked. See you later, carrier. Oh, should we get in a wing?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Hang on, I'll ping you an invite.
Okay.
You have less than no fire zone. Good luck and fly safely, Commander.
Cannot comply.
Oh, has my game just crashed? Nope. There we go. So it's popping. I always forget it's systems that charges the frame shift drive, isn't it? Energy pips. Never getting right.
Mm-hmm.
I was sat with full powered engines being like, why isn't my frame shift drive charging? And I think I'm getting some DCs actually. Are you getting okay performance? You jumping and everything okay?
I'm in Super Cruise at the moment. It might be that there's a fair few people in the instance, and that's
Right.
what's causing you to experience the Braben Tunnel.
Is that what this is called? Yeah. The Braben
That's what.
tunnel.
Well, we
Yeah,
we,
I've
we
heard that
refer to it as a
expression
Braben
before.
Tunnel rather colloquially.
Will this undo itself, or do I need
It
to
depends.
relog?
You might get an orange sidewinder, you might get a scarlet crate, but then you can just reload. If it doesn't work a second time, I would reload and then jump to a different system and jump back to the system. Just go back and forth,
Right.
and you should be okay. Oh no, you're in Super Cruise. I think you might have made it. Maybe not.
Yeah, we know we want a point defense game warrior. It's just we can't buy them because I didn't stock them on our carrier, and the carrier is already too far outside anywhere that's got resupply. So I don't have point defense essentially.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I think Psykit's got 2. Did you say, or they haven't
No.
arrived yet? No, they haven't arrived. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I
They
might
would
just
have
turn
arrived
around and
by
double
now.
check. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
and double check on your carrier just to be on the safe side. I will catch you up.
Right, I might relog
Because
to it.
they might be. Yeah.
Gonna have to hard quit it, I think.
You will probably just end up getting I would say orange sidewinder unless you just drop out of it.
Yeah, I'm killing it. That's the first one I've had nose in a very long time. Probably because we're, like you say, a lot of us jumping around in the same place.
It could be that, yeah. Does EDDB include fleet carriers?
Just saw my own face on the screen. I don't know. Whenever I see my face on the camera, I just end up making faces. You know, like you don't realize it, and then you're like, well, oh, I'm being. Hi. Okay, we are booting back up.
What do we want? Point defense, let's see.
When do we want it? Now.
Ideally
there's
now,
gonna
yeah,
be-
that would be really helpful.
Like Psykit said, there's gonna be a stream at 7 on. I guess it's on the Elite Dangerous Twitch.
That's right, yeah.
Where they're going to be talking a little bit more about Odyssey and about how the planet tech or the generation works.
Yeah, some of the planet tech. I know it's Dr. K. Ross is the guest that they have on, and I know that she does. She's done a lot of the planet tech. There is a fleet carrier in the area that has got point defense on it. There's a couple.
Oh, really? So we can just go and
there's
buy
one in this
some?
system. Yeah, we could go and buy some. Let me see if I can find what it's called.
Nice, good find.
USC Sulaco.
Okay.
I don't know how close it is to
The mandatory prior to landing.
Planet 3, but if it's got point defense, I am
US
I'm fine with that.
USC Sulaco, did you say?
Sulaco. Yeah, that's
I see
the
it.
one.
Docking access all. Yep, that's good. Let's go grab that a sec.
Drive charging.
I didn't even check to see whether the docking access was full. Well done.
Yeah, don't worry. I've been bitten too many times by that before.
Same. I get there and I'm like, oh no. I think I was doing one of the raw material runs at the crystalline shards, and I realized that I'd put a vehicle hangar in my ship, but I totally forgot to stock it with SRVs, and or it was something not dissimilar to that. Like I hadn't done
classic-
something, and I was like, "Ugh."
The classic one whilst mining is for going out without limpet mines, limpet
Yep.
drones. Like
Yeah.
Oh, that's a real kicker when you like even and worst of all is when you find a mother lode, and then you realize you've ran out or something like that, and then you have to jump back out and go get some more, and it's like finding it again. Oh,
It's so
God.
it feels so expensive to synth limpets as well.
Yeah, you feel like you're just pinging away
It's
dollars.
like I'm
Yeah,
just losing it.
yeah.
Like all of those materials that I'm using to synth limpets, they cost 101 credits a time. That's why
Yeah.
I'm not. That's
Yeah.
why I'm not angry at
I need to get
overfull
better
with
at
limpets
synthing
now.
stuff. Like, do you just go to marketplaces and buy raw materials? Like, keep a bit in
No,
your...
you can't buy raw materials.
So, do you get them from mining?
You can collect them through mining.
Yeah.
You can collect them from planets. From some of the best places to do them are like biological sites on planets.
Okay.
Are really good to visit because they will have like clusters where you can get them. Raw materials, crystalline shards. There's a couple of crystalline shards that are quite a way out, but it's very worth taking a trip to because you can fill up on raw materials too.
Yeah,
there
because
is
it's so
data.
like I've only had it a couple of times where I've actually been able to synth something that I desperately need and just been like, oh,
Yeah.
thank God. Like quite a few times I've gone, God, I need that thing. Can I synth it? No, I don't have the parts for it. But I'd love to be more prepared for things like that.
Yeah, no, definitely. As you get more into engineering as well, as you start doing more engineering, it's the same materials that you would use for engineering you use for synthing stuff.
Right. Okay.
So the more engineering you do, and the more you're like, oh look, there's some iron. I'm gonna have to pick up that because you might need it in the future, or arsenic or polymer capacitors when you're just destroying ships, or any internal that a destroyed ship has. Any material that a destroyed ship has is definitely worth picking up.
Okay. So, chat, what we're talking about here is...
They're out of stock on point
no
defense.
point
That's right.
defense.
I'll turn back.
Thanks,
I'll turn
guys.
back around. It was 13 hours ago.
Okay.
This is why it's important to run EDMC.
Yeah, I'll just go for the planet instead. Then we'll go straight to the planet. It's a nice idea, though.
let's do
Good,
it.
good thought. Yeah. So what we were
I
talking
thought I'd
about
check.
there is on board your ship, you can actually create some basic things you need. So yeah, limpet drones, for example, are a good one. I think ammunition for guns can also be made, which is again something that can be really useful, especially if you've been in a long fight. So yeah, like your ship essentially has a little sort of, I don't know, manufacturing plant on it, I suppose. But it's really satisfying when you like need something badly and you're like, yep, just made it, bam, there we go, no problem. Especially when your guns are running low too. I've had that before.
And you can synth SRV ammo. You can synth fuel for your SRV. You can synth fuel for yourself as well, I believe. She says, and then has to do. You can do an FSD injection for yourself, not fuel, because then that would put the fuel routes out of work. But you can do an FSD injection. There's so many things that you can do as far as stocking your ship's concerned. I don't think I've ever been here.
It's B3 you're meant to be going to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Coming in. We need to scan this, don't we, before we drop out, or will it
Yeah,
be obvious?
you can do. You can do. Unless you have you already have Guardian structure in your navigation.
Let's have a look. No. Oh, Guardian structure. Yeah, I do actually see. I see something.
Yeah, that's where you want to go.
Okay. Super Cruise Assist. I didn't even know I had that on. Excellent. Oh no, you're fine. Super Cruise Assist. Is this right? Okay, yeah, I'm entering orbit. Look at all these Super Cruise trails.
Just realised I hadn't re-invited you back to the wing.
Oh
Just
yeah,
on
nice
that
one.
now.
Thanks. I love it when the little like planetary HUD elements load. You start getting all the data like you're landing a 747. It's so cool. Trying to remember the where do I want to keep it? Do I want to keep it above the OC or is it between OC and DRP?
You want to get to the drop point eventually.
Of course, this is my
You're
altitude.
about
That's my
right.
altitude I'm looking at, right?
Yeah, looking at the angle that you're in.
Yeah.
Coming in at about 45, a 45-degree angle is really nice. Just keep your speed
Low.
Keep your speed nice and low with planetary
Yeah.
landings. If it goes into the red on the bar on the right-hand
steep.
side, it'll just drop you out without doing it. Ours is a nice site as well. It's lit.
It's lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean though. Sometimes when you're on the wrong side of a planet and there's no sunlight, it can be pretty dark.
Guardian structures are pretty dark because there's plenty of places to land here as well. It's not
Lovely.
it's not too shabby at all.
Oh, there's some sort of beam weapon going off. I think that's one of ours.
It looks like it.
Okay, so what we did there, we went from orbit, which is in like super cruise, down into a glide, which is kind of a transition period of going from super cruise down to sort of planetary relative speed, I think. And now we're sort of just flying at a regular kind of speed, coming into land now. What is with all these? Are those? Oh, those are just people shooting each other. I see. I'm getting worried. Okay, let's find a nice spot to land.
Cargo scoop retracted. Landing gear deployed.
So there's a Guardian structure up ahead. Just beneath us on the right. This is where you get to get a real sense of the scale of the ships.
Hey!
I'm not down. I'm not down.
Ah! I thought you were down.
It's just the angle. There we go. Got it. Right. Okay. Time to get in the SRV.
Drive assist on. Low gravity warning.
We're out. I love these things. Whoa. Okay. So this is what we just came out of. Here's our ship.
I'm so excited about the idea of being able to walk around and
Yeah.
seeing ships flying about like this as well.
Yeah, same. It's gonna be awesome. And like, because like you do get it. You do get that cool sense of scale from an SRV when you look at these, and then you think, well, yeah, what if I didn't have to be in a car? What if I literally was just walking around? I can't wait. I cannot wait to just do that. I think it's gonna add so much. I love the look at the feet. I love the feet on this craft as well. Landing feet look awesome. Anyway, let's have a look at this Guardian site. Oh, also, I'm trying. What's the button to jump?
Whatever your boost is,
Yeah.
but you're a little bit too close to your ship for it to go.
Oh, yeah. So, SRVs also have this other really fun thing where they can do this. Whee! I'm
Oh, there
flying. Oh. Oh. Whoa. There's fighting going on. Okay. I need to remember how to switch to my turret. Oh, it's gone. Okay. One enemy
Okay,
down.
so for sites, you have these things here. This thing that I'm directly in front of, right here. It has panels that you can shoot off. Like,
Right.
so if you focus them, you can shoot off a destructible panel.
Yep.
And inside it, the thing that comes out is a material that you will need to unlock something. So, for example, with the Guardian frameshift drive, I am going to very quickly open ED Engineer, which is another really great tool. But it's a full app, and it keeps a track of all of like your engineering materials, and will make you a shopping list for ships. If you're wanting to fully engineer a ship, it's really useful. ED Engineer, look it up, it's great.
ED Engineer, okay.
Yeah.
And that'll give you a shopping list of things to on your road to
Yeah, so you
engineering
can-
your ship.
Yeah, you can transfer things like from a site like Coriolis. You can link it to ED Engineer and transfer your build into ED Engineer, and it will automatically populate a shopping list for you. But it will also do Guardian stuff as well.
Very nice.
So if you want frame FSD booster, please work, where are you?
Why am I changing targets? Oh, there we go. So is this the bit I need for the frameshift drive?
Yeah.
That's it.
So yeah, absolutely. I've already got it unlocked. But you need 21 Guardian power cells. So one of those is equal to 3.
Okay.
24 focus crystals, 21 Guardian technology components, and the Guardian module blueprint segment. So from shooting each of these things in front of us, so this pillar here has got 3 destructible panels that you can shoot stuff off.
Yeah.
You can shoot off, and then the things that drop out of those you can pick up, and they go towards your Guardian booster. You just need to make sure that you're on the right side as well. So you'll see that there's quite a few around here. But there is one more thing that you need, and we just need to try and get a pylon to raise up. I might just have wedged myself. Hang on, I've got it.
I got it.
I got it. That would be so embarrassing.
I'm just remembering I need to switch to my turret so I can aim it up and blast it off. Trying to find out my turret. Trying to remember the button to switch to your turret. Is it mode switch? Driving miscellaneous?
Mode switch will switch between
Scanning and offensive, right?
yeah, scanning and fighting modes. I don't know what the default for it is because I'm back on my controller.
That's cool. I've almost found it, I think. Switch cockpit mode. No, that's that. External panel, UI focus. Toggle SRV turret. There we go. Okay. Back to game. Bam. There we go. So this is our, once I have focus on the game. There we go. Our turret on top of the SRV. So we can do this. Looks pretty damn cool. Wait, somebody blasted off that bit of stuff I was going to shoot. Oh.
Ship dismissed.
Oh. Can I see this? Is this going to happen? I think if I can work out the camera fast enough. I dismissed my ship. So this, there she goes. So basically what you can do, you can dismiss and summon your ship in your SRV. So you can say, get out of here, get into orbit, stay out of the way, you know. Or you can then summon it down and say, right, I need your help again. Oh, signal lost. Have I just exploded?
No.
Nope.
That
nope.
was a Guardian Sentinel torpedo.
Oh, did it hit me? Full power to shields. Whoa. Who is it who's getting their ship, like, right in amongst it? Are they trying to, like, get rid of the torpedoes with their countermeasures, maybe?
I'm not sure. There's someone...
Ooh, what have we got here? This is a bit of alien tech in front of me, I think.
Yeah, that's not some. That is something that would go actually into your cargo.
What? So I can't scoop it?
You can scoop it, but you only have 2 cargo space, and you need 1
right.
for the final bit when we activate all of the turrets, or not all of the turrets, all of the beacons. Come over here. Come this way.
Okay. Yep.
I'm really looking forward to being able to walk around here. The amount of times I get my SRV stuck
yeah.
on little lumps.
Trying to get
Just
it.
here, this like
Yep.
pylon-y thing
Guardian
here, the
power
very top of
conduit?
it.
Or
Nope,
that's
the
different
very
thing. Oh, yeah,
you can
I'm
pick
getting
up
you.
that. You can absolutely pick up the Guardian power conduit
Yeah.
in your.
Would that not use up one of my cargo slots?
No, that's
Okay.
a material.
Okay.
You
Yep.
see what it says material just written next to it
Yeah.
before the brackets.
I see.
Doesn't take up any space if it's a material.
Excellent. And this is something I can trade in to upgrade my FSD.
That would. Guardian power conduits do go towards it. It's worth picking up materials just anyway.
Right.
Guardian power conduits go towards different things, but it is just worth picking up materials. Not quite if they're canisters, then you don't need to worry about it.
Oh, I've got myself stuck. Whoa, sorry. It's so twitchy. I should really not drive.
I was right in your way.
I drive with these. I'm driving with my joystick, so the throttle's a bit too slow for this kind of vehicle. Okay, right. So this pylon.
This pylon that's in front of you. If you go into your turret.
Yep.
And focus the thing right at the top of it. You should be able to select it as a target.
Yep. Ancient relic.
Yep. Shoot it off. pick that up. That will go into your cargo, but you need that to get the module blueprint.
Okay.
I can hear a sentinel.
Oh no.
It's a sentinel. So I just don't
Full
want.
power to shields.
I don't want somebody to die.
Okay, where are we going
Right, we need
next?
to find all of the. It sounded like that died, so that's fine. So there will be things that pop up out of the ground that look a bit like, oh, like this.
Cargo scoop retracted.
This here.
What? Sorry? Are you looking at it? Oh,
The
this
thing
thing.
that I'm looking
yeah.
directly at.
Yeah.
So this thing here, you see the little, like little shiny blue ball in the
Yep.
center of it.
Yep.
There will be 6 of these dotted around the Guardian ruin, and we have to shoot all of these to activate the altar. It sounds really weird, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Already. But
So
you
should
shoot
I
all
shoot-
of those.
Should I shoot it
Yeah,
now?
by all means. It will be down on a timer, but we'll have a look for them.
Okay, I got you.
But you have to keep shooting it to charge it.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just.
Oh, blimey.
That's it charged.
Okay, so we've got 6
So
minutes.
now we have
48.
a timer. To
How many of
find
them
the
are there to find, did you say?
rest. 6 total.
Okay.
There were 6 of them.
Okay,
know
anybody
there's
else in
one
the
right over
area?
the altar.
Whoa, do this. I'm just bumping off things whilst everyone else is doing stuff. Oh, they
Then
come out of the
sites
floor
are
when you get close.
usually Yeah, they come out of the floor when you get close to them. There's normally like, oh, someone's charged one. There's normally like a little triangle on the ground that they come out of.
Okay. Are they always around the buildings, or can they sometimes be a little further out?
They will be around the buildings. And every time you get one, the timer goes up as well. So, in theory, we have plenty of time to get them. Even if we don't know exactly where we are, that one's been lit. Someone's getting the one right on the altar as well, which is really good.
The beacons are lit, fam. Right, we're going up. Whee!
Nice.
Go, we got another one.
That's 3. It's nice doing this where it's light as well.
I bet. Oh my god, this in the dark must be a nightmare. Constantly looking for stuff.
Night vision's made it a lot easier. Oh, great, here's
Oh
one.
yeah, that's true. Night vision. Yeah, yeah. We
But,
use that a lot
before
in
night
mining.
vision. Yeah, you have to really.
Yeah.
So the one I've just done, this should be one opposite it. I would have thought. My beam laser Python friend over here is doing God's work. He really is. We've
Who is
got,
that?
I think we've got the last one.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Haha.
All energy pylons charged. Okay, what happens
Right,
now?
there's going to be some sentinels have popped up. We can do what we can to shoot them.
The big old ray guns coming off of the... Yes, chew them up. Yeah. Very nice. Yes, nice. There's more at the back though. Whoa! This is the most...
Sometimes they do just sit there and look at you, the Guardian Sentinels. It's very disconcerting. I think we've done them all. So what we do now is we need to head up to the altar, which is this. You're relatively close to it. It's just up here.
Whoa!
So can you see just on the ground here? There's a little pulsating triangular type thing that's right next to me.
Yeah, I see it.
Go and sit on top of that, and turn and look in the direction that I'm looking. So turn around and look at the That's it.
Am I on it?
And now go into your inventory. Yeah, you're on it. You're fine. And drop the relic. So if you just go into your inventory.
Yep. Guardian relic. Got it. Jettison.
Abandon it.
Abandon.
Yep.
Okay.
Done. Yeah, either or. It doesn't matter. And then look in front of you.
Yep. Looking. Look at this. Whoa.
Okay. So now if you select the big ancient data terminal and then scan it.
Oh. Do I have a scanner on this thing?
Yeah, you will do. You might need to change fire group possibly.
Yep. Data link scanner?
Yep.
Is that the one, is it?
Yep, that's what you need.
It's not letting me do it.
Are you focusing on it? Go back into your turret and stare at it.
Ancient data terminal. Okay.
Go back into turreted mode. You're not in turreted mode at the moment.
Yeah.
And then actually point at it and then use your...
Why can't I... I'm not changing fire modes. Hold on a moment.
Secondary fire, maybe?
I hope this isn't on... Is this on a timer?
There it is.
Oh.
No, it's not on a timer. You're fine. Secondary fire you want?
Yeah, it's not giving me...
You need to press and hold it.
Am I scanning at the moment?
Yep, you're scanning at the moment.
Yeah. It's just not showing me on this UI, but I can hear it. There we go. Got it. New data discovered.
And it should say Guardian module.
Oh!
Yep, now there's things shooting you.
yeah. Shall I get out of here?
Nah, we can shoot it. There's enough of us here. My ship's under attack.
Oh, man. Whoa. It's been blown to pieces. So what did we get there? We got some sort of blueprint,
So you
right?
got your module blueprint. That is the one of the important things for the frameshift drive. You only need one of those.
Okay.
So everything else you can get by shooting off the panels on these things. So you shoot off the panels, scoop up what falls out, and then basically you relog and do it all again.
Okay.
Until you've got as many as you need. The only other things that you need after that are focus crystals, which you can't get from here, but they are really relatively easy to get. And you can get focus crystals by mission running, if memory serves. But yeah, just anything that gets dropped, just keep picking up the materials from it. Shoot off all of the panels. There are also these triangular blocky type things. There are better sites to do this, and this is more for things like the ship Guardian fighters. these little triangular blocky things. Some of them will have data on them, so you can scan them and pick up data.
Mm-hmm. And then,
But you'll find that you fill up, and you have everything that you need, and then the one thing left will be Guardian technology components, and you'll have to relog a couple of times in order to get those. But it doesn't take the longest.
mm-hmm.
But that's
especially
how...
like, well, I guess this is a good spot for it. I guess, right?
It's really nice when it's currently in daylight as well. I did all of my unlocking in with night vision on, trying to navigate and getting my SRV completely stuck all the time.
So what is this Guardian tablet for then? Is it for the event we just did, or something else?
The Guardian tablet,
Mm-hmm.
I think there are Ramtar missions that use those. I'm sure somebody in chat would be able to confirm that,
Mm-hmm.
that those are the things you pick up for Ramtar missions, but a little while ago they were broken.
Is it worth me grabbing
or
it
they
or
might-
not?
I don't see a point in them.
Right,
I've
okay.
never picked any of them up
Mhm.
because they take up cargo space, and you've only got 2 cargo in your SRV.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be a case, if you wanted to pick up everything, you can pick it up, take it back to your ship, transfer cargo, come back, rinse and repeat. But I don't think they pay enough for that to be rewarding.
Yeah.
When you
Okay.
can go and mine for like an hour and be okay.
Yeah, false economy, isn't it? Otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Okay, right. I'm gonna show people. I'm just flying out now to just out into the desert a little bit. So you can actually drive a long way on these planets, right? Like, it's quite fun. You will eventually probably blow up your SRV. I always find that's what happens. When me and friends try and do like crater running and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you pretty much have as much fun until you blow your SRV up accidentally. I see if I can summon my ship in from here as well. Cannot recall ship. Need 100.
You might have to get a little bit further away
120
from the site.
Yeah, but I want to show people. Because that looks cool. So basically the ship will then jump in and find somewhere to land. 28, 22, 8 meters.
Ship recalled.
See if I can spot it with the... Oh, there we go. That's the sound of it jumping in. Here she is. So that's currently flying
If
on
you like
autopilot.
racing SRVs,
Mm-hmm.
there are a couple of groups of commanders who do at like SRV races, do other races as well. But the 2 groups is Elite Racers and the Buckyball Racing Club,
Mm-hmm.
and they do put on events where there are leaderboards and that kind of thing. And there's a different like SRV races. Also,
So what about people who are terrible at driving SRVs though?
because it's just fun.
No.
you
It's-
don't have to be like the best at it at all.
It's like a destruction derby.
Yeah, I mean, there's other streamers that have put on events like that as well.
Mhm.
Destruction Derby. There's a system called Permesh, which has got a planet in it, which has got lots of like really steep ridges, and it's great. But there's an ongoing SRV race that the Buckyball Racing Club do, which is literally riding on top of one of these really thin canyon sections. And that's a really good one to play about with. If you enjoy driving about in your SRV, I have lost many an SRV to that canyon falling off the side. But I'm one of the 19 people on the list who have completed the black run. So there's like a blue, red, and black. It's great. It's a lot of fun.
So, sorry, a blue like runs, like skiing runs,
Yeah,
basically.
like skiing runs. Like
Nice.
because the black one's really, really hard. It's really tricky.
I just managed to board. Sorry, the whole time I was trying to get my SRV into the bottom of my ship. just trying to get it right, just right. But I'm in now. Right, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I'm just gonna go to the loo and stuff and grab a drink, and then we'll do the last sort of 25 minutes of the stream. If that's cool. I don't know what sort of thing you fancy doing. I mean, we're out in the middle of nowhere. Is there gonna be any conflict sites out here at all or not?
No, definitely
No.
not.
Okay. All right.
Definitely not.
Well,
I'll see what I can think of.
yeah. I mean, if there's anything, we could always jump
We
the
could do
ships.
some
And,
CQC.
yeah. What like?
Yeah.
I've never actually logged in.
Arena mode.
Yeah. Maybe we could do that for the last 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, that
Okay,
works.
cool.
That works for me. I'm terrible at it, but yeah, that works for me. It's all good.
Okay. Would I be okay logging off
Or we
here?
could just do an SLV race.
Oh, what? Sorry.
We could just do an SLV race across the planet, maybe.
Yeah, we could. Well, that's something. Anyway, I'm gonna go have a pee, grab a quick glass of water, and I will be back
Sure thing.
in
Hello. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, hey, back. Right, we're back. Hello, everybody. I'm just gonna wait for confirmation from the mods that ads have finished running. I know that some of you might not see ads for whatever reason, so I'm gonna talk like you can hear me. Just give me a shout in chat when you guys are watching, and let me know when we're good to go. Somebody's got still 3 more mins. Oh, okay. This is ridiculous. There's people just rolling around in front of me. This isn't a responsible use of a spaceship. Oh, somebody just fired something into the ground. Okay. So what did we decide? What do you fancy doing, Psykit? Do you fancy?
We can do some CQC. We can do some.
Let's have a go at CQC. I think that's
Sure.
probably a good shout.
Sure.
I think I'll stay on this planet because I'll probably do a bit more of this.
Yeah. It's worth like relogging. Relogging here a few times to be able to unlock the Guardian technology components will be the thing that you need.
So, and what that does is it basically resets the instance, right?
Many sounds of ships right here. Yeah.
There are so many ships. Let me just take off a sec. Let's have a quick look at. Oh, somebody just boosted straight up. Okay, I'm up. Whoa! Have you ever tried this in VR?
No, I haven't. I get really, really bad motion sickness.
Oh, yeah, fair play. Fair enough. I've had that before as well. It sucks. Yeah.
I've done I did a little tiny bit, just like a janky setup with a Samsung Gear.
Yeah.
With a really bad refresh rate, and I know that wasn't going to help any motion sickness at all in the slightest.
No.
But still, not super keen.
Yeah. No, that's totally fine. I've certain games definitely I've had that experience with as well, and it just makes you never want to do it again because it can last for like quite a few hours as well. I find the motion sickness.
Yeah.
But yeah, I luckily with this game I don't get that, and man, it's great. Again, the problem with VR in general is it's not really. I don't think it's comfortable to wear for more than an hour. Personally, I feel like doing big sessions. It's just not that comfortable. I'd rather just use my monitor. But it is something to behold. Like, man, it's just the sense of scale and space, and the way that the user interface works with the contextual-based like look, obviously.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I am completely aware that I am not getting the sense of scale for this game because I haven't experienced it properly in VR.
it is really cool.
I think Odyssey will go some way to make me
I
feel
think
a
so
little
as well.
bit better.
Yeah, I hope so. Like, I just want the feeling of getting in and out of my ship. Like, that's enough almost. Like, getting in and going out and going to a space station and like meeting people in a room and being like, oh, hey guys, how's it going? Like, all right, what are we doing today? Okay, let's do that. And then that feeling of like everyone going to their ships, it's just going to be really cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I was bummed that they put it back. I completely appreciate why they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm completely chomping at the bit. Right, CQC?
Yeah, I'm just trying to land. 1 sec. I'm just going to land here and
Okay.
go hit the CQC up. Okay, got a spot. What am I doing wrong here? Come on, I'm down. No.
Nice.
No, I'm not down.
Got this.
Oh my god. Come on, please.
It's not the most forgiving of landscapes.
It's not. It's all on an angle.
Yeah.
Maybe this bit here. Somebody just fired themselves into the floor and exploded.
Nice.
I think a fighter. Is CQC using all? Is it all fighters they're using CQC?
Fighters, sidewinders. I think it's just fighters and sidewinders.
They are very fun. Do I? No. I've got my VR headset here. I could plug it in as my VR headset, one of the Yogs ones, not my VR headset. There's like a cache of like rifts like knocking around at the office, and every so often I go in and steal one for a little bit. I can't believe how hard I am finding it to find a landing spot. I'm sorry.
Good.
Oh my god, got it. Right, CQC.
Okay.
We're down. We did it, everybody. Arena, right? Yeah.
Arena, yeah. CQC. I'm very much looking forward to the fact that they are going to put a little bit more of attention. We can do... Let me invite you while I think about it.
Got it.
Okay. Let's do some... So CQC, when you start playing, you unlock more and more ships and more and more ships, more and more different sort of weaponry, all of that, the more you play. You start out, I believe, in a Sidewinder. I don't play it very often, but it's good fun.
F-63 Condor, right? I think it's
right, okay, yeah. That's
but yeah,
what
no,
you start in then.
oh crap, I accidentally pressed back too far, my bad.
Okay, I'll reinvite you.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, no, actually I don't play CQC that much. I think it's because when you're not like pressured for time, you tend to just be like, oh, should we jump to like a conflict zone, right? Rather than jump out and do this. But I guess because we're doing time, we might as well just show people some fun high-speed combat. Also, like, it is genuinely really fun flying fighter style craft, and you don't get to do that unless you leave your own ship, if you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
which I don't often feel comfortable doing.
Okay, we'll do team deathmatch and search for a match.
Okay.
So it's groups of 8, I believe. It's been a little while. It's groups of 8, and you just fly around and shoot the opposite team. It is really good fun. I have a little bit of a problem with the fact that when you're playing, the more experienced commanders, not only in CQC, not only are they better than you, they have access to better weapons than you.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So I'm not too super keen on that like leveling up style, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to play the heck out of it when I get they do the Odyssey expansion, because it's going to be an FPS variant, and it's all I've ever wanted.
I mean, I don't want to like say or promise anything, like, because I don't know the details yet, but like I was reading about how you can go down to like bases and like clear them out and like get loot and stuff like that and then leave, you know, kind of thing. So you can like it sounds really fun, right? Like, kind of, it's almost it reminded me of doing like have you ever played like Far Cry or any games like that where you have to like clear a base out, you know? That'd be cool.
Yeah, really reminiscent of Far Cry, actually, now you come to mention it. That's my favorite part of Far Cry as well, just like running around clearing
bases. Yeah,
I'm getting the bonus for like not being seen as well. Oh, I'm all over that. That's great.
Yeah, that was fun with the bow and stuff. But yeah, like on this, the gun stuff looks really interesting. Like the style that they've made all the guns reminds me a lot of like Destiny and stuff like that. You know, like the shape and design of the weapons. It's really interesting. So
we're also in CQC. There are power-ups around, so you can boost your shields. You can boost your shields. There's a speed upgrade, weapons, all of that kind of thing. That's quite good fun as well. You'll see them dotted around on your radar.
Oh yeah. Speed surge. Do we blow them up or fly through them? Guessing fly through them.
Speed surge.
Oh yeah. Going quick. Are you already locked in combat?
Mm-hmm.
That's him.
They're so nippy as well. After you've been flying a bigger ship, it takes half a second.
Shields offline. Taking damage. Under attack. Hull integrity critical. Eject.
Oh, damn it. I'm respawning. Forgot you had to you have to evade like crazy in this, right?
Mm.
Oh no. Trying to avenge you.
It's alright.
Yeah, close enough. No, I am. Die, J-Man. This is somebody I play with. Boom! Did I get him? You got him. You got him. Nice, nice.
I saw the kill there. It's
Yeah.
fine. We're team.
I rammed him and took out his shields, and I think you managed to just eviscerate him. I think
Nice.
I'm almost certainly gonna die here, but yeah, I'm done. See if I can help you target. I don't think I've bound the keys, but I know there's like a select target of friend option, right? Oh, okay. Salty Canadians after
They
somebody.
don't work at CC, so you're fine not having him bound. Like the select next target and those sort of keys.
Yeah.
Self-destruct sequence disengaged.
Self-destruct sequence.
Self-destruct sequence.
So you're slightly out of the area.
I see. Right.
That's all that means.
Self-destruct sequence disengaged. Hard resist off. Hard resist off. Self-destruct in 10 seconds. Self-destruct sequence disengaged.
Hits. It's fun though. It does take a lot of focus though, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
I know
you have to
we're
be-
both just like trying to swing around basically in space. Okay, let's get
It's
J-Man in.
really I fly mostly a Corvette because I just love it so much. When I'm flying a different ship like a smaller ship that's a little bit more nippy, I kind of forget.
How it feels. I mean, I love taking a little bit of a spin in a small ship every so often, just because
Yeah.
you definitely just you don't. In the larger ships, and the ships that we end up using most of the time because they're useful, they are definitely, you pay a little bit of a price in speed. I guess your Corvette is probably the exception there. The Mamba, the Third Lance, you can just about do stuff with them and do fast stuff. But yeah, the fighters, I mean, just the agility of them is just pretty mad, isn't it?
Well, the Corvette, you can make it relatively agile. It's not too bad. It's not like a little tiny fighter that can turn on a dime or
No.
anything.
They're all ganging up on people.
We need to do the same. We need to
I
focus
know.
fire.
You need to actually coordinate. Right, okay. Do you want to call a target and I'll try and target it next? Which one's your current target? Can I just
Okay.
go up?
Orion over here has got at least 2 of us facing him.
Yeah, I see him. They've gone too far out, haven't they? Surely. Yeah, they're gone. Nice job.
Speed surge.
Okay, which is your next target?
Oh, I haven't even.
Commander
I'm
Nishimura.
so dead. Sure.
On him right now.
Self-destruct in 10 seconds. Self-destruct sequence disengaged.
Whoa, they just went straight at me. Shields are offline. What's your current target? Same person?
I'm looking at Gemantic.
J-Man. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, he just ran me to death. That's really unfortunate. I'm disappointed in myself.
Whoa.
Target destroyed.
It's very satisfying when you see like a little pop in the distance. I forgot.
Under attack.
There we
Shields
go.
offline.
So let's try and get any of the other boosts. I've only seen speed boosts so far. Oh, there's a different one. What is that golden one? Nice job on the kill. Ah,
Shield.
shields. Okay, cool. I just saw the score. Are we getting beaten?
Yeah, don't look at the score. Don't look at the score.
Eject.
The thing is, I don't care because it's not like the ships count or anything. It's
It's just good
for me.
practice.
Yeah, good practice, a bit of good fun.
Shield boost.
Coming towards you. See a target, but I can't. Oh, it's you. Right. Nice.
Shields offline. Under attack.
Whoops. Whoa.
Speed surge.
I think you guys got everyone, haven't you? Or am I going the wrong way?
No.
Self-destruct.
Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. I'm gonna explode. No. Ah. That takes a while.
Did you just die because you were outside of the zone?
Yeah. I flew towards what I thought was the like the structures and stuff, but instead I just flew away from it. I'm doing my bit, that's for sure.
Under attack.
Yanking this bloody throttle upwards and down. Like I don't know. So something I noticed. Oh my god. Something I noticed is a really good tactic in conflict zones is sticking your ship in reverse. I don't know how often you do this, but sometimes when you're in one of those infinite loops where you're constantly trying to pull up and chase someone and they're constantly pulling up and away from you and you can never quite catch them, just stick your ship in full reverse instead, and I find you just end up getting a much better like firing option on a person when you just.
There's a trick when you're fighting Thargoids is to whack FA off on, whack FA off,
Right.
flight assist off, and then go backwards away from the scout swarms, and then just try and take them out that way.
Stealth mode.
Oh, and what does that? What does that allow? Just keeps
go
them at a
backwards.
distance and keeps
Sorry,
them.
it keeps them at a distance.
Yeah.
And you can fire your frag cannons at them. I think it's frag cannons. Oh, it's been a while since I've done any.
Just in that Mamba you said you were flying that had like.
Yeah,
just
that's got frag cannons.
Yeah.
I think it's frag cannons.
So frag cannons, they're like space shotguns, right? Frag cannons. Oh, Psykit, look, you are holding up the team there with 7 kills.
10 deaths, though, man.
Still, I had 10 deaths and 1 kill. So, yeah. I think you did pretty well. I think we're going to have to end the stream here because I don't think we're going to get another chance. But thank you very much, Psykit, for joining me today. It's been really
You're
good.
absolutely welcome.
And you can watch you play. Well, yeah. Do you want to plug? Is it just /Psykit? Your Twitch?
Psykit. I
go.
also do. I also do an Elite Dangerous podcast as well.
Cool. What's that called?
flightassistpodcast.com. We interview Mal, who is in chat. Me and Mal interview commanders and just talk about like their experiences in Elite. So it's kind of a little bit like the Desert Island Discs of Elite Dangerous.
Nice.
Well, we're starting season 2 of that on Saturday. Actually, season 2 starts on Saturday, so it's a big ramping up to that at the moment as well.
I presume you can get that on all good podcast services, right? Yeah, they tend to just distribute all over the place.
Assist podcast, we're everywhere.
Excellent, and that's called the Flight Assist podcast. But yeah, no, it's been
Flight
great.
Assist podcast, yeah.
Thanks very much for showing us all the stuff today with the Guardians and things as well. That was very useful. I'm
Yeah, no worries at
gonna
all.
put that to good use. And thanks everybody else for watching today. Hope you enjoyed this look at Elite again. We will be back again soon. I'm not sure when, probably next month. But again, like I say, the closer we get to Odyssey, when we start getting a more firm release date on Odyssey, the more streams are going to be happening here. So you guys can see more of that as it sort of get released and talked about. Obviously, we're very excited. And yeah, hopefully we'll see more, takes from interesting creators like Psykit. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, everybody. And I hope you have a good evening. And I'll see you tomorrow. We're on Hat Film stream tomorrow, 2 till 5, playing some more Valheim. So come see that. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and goodbye.